Hey everybody, Paul K's Saturday Mornings Outdoors, and I am headed northbound, going to the New England Fishing Show. And this isn't the regular show that I normally go to in the spring. That's the Fishing and Hunting Show in Central Mass, and this one is just, it's advertised as strictly fishing. I went about 5 or 8 years ago to it when it was just beginning, and it was very small and I never went back. But now I see the exhibitors list has tons. It's got about 150, 200 exhibitors, so it's enough to go. I enjoy going to these things this time of year because it's just at the beginning of before open water fishing starts, and I love seeing all the new innovations and seeing what's new in the fishing world for us. So I get a big kick out of it, and I pick up a few jingle jangles along the way to try out. So let's see what 2026 has to offer, and hopefully this has turned into a good show. This guy's hitchhiking. Normally I get here before it opens so you can get good parking, but it's 14 degrees. So I decided to get here about a half hour late because I didn't want to stand in a line. But the trade-off is now I got to walk a half a mile to the venue. So, and away we go. Well, first initial impression is it's a lot bigger than it was the first time, and it kind of looks just like the New England Sportsman Show, but it's strictly fishing, apparently. There might be some hunting guides in here and everything, but we're going to find out. We are at the Division of Fisheries and Wildlife, and I'm going to pose a couple of questions to these guys. The 3 questions that you have up on your website that are definitely going to be affecting Massachusetts hunters is shooting the distance from the road, crossbow hunting allowed for everybody, and what's the third one?
Sunday hunting.
Sunday hunting, which is the biggie. What do you guys think?
Well, these are just listening sessions right now. That's what we're calling. We're gathering information. We're not making any decision. We don't have the authority to make any decisions. These are by statute. So once we gather all this information, then it's sent off to the governor's office, the legislature, for them to make an informed decision. It hopefully helps them make an informed decision.
Your own personal opinion. What do you think?
I hope all 3 go through.
Yeah, let's go.
But I really can't. I mean, flip a coin. I really can't gauge the legislature. I would agree 100%.
All right, thank you very much. All right, and we have the other side of the coin, the marine fisheries guys, and this is the juicy question. The question is, are you going to shut down the striped bass fishery this year? We have the slot limit now, which is almost impossible to get, but is the recreational angler still going to be able to fish for stripers this year and keep them?
Yes, they are. There's no regulation change.
Nice. All right, and then is that written in stone? There's nothing. This season.
No regulation change.
2026. All right.
You do have. You want to look at this really quick. So this is our fish length at age, and right now we have the 2018 year class, right? So they're going to be 8 years old, and that puts a lot of those fish. This orange line is the average length, but there's still a lot of the 2018 year class that's falling in within that slot. So you should be able to get some slot fish.
Oh yeah, no, I fish weekly, and I've been getting slots.
Yep.
You know, and entering into the tournaments over there and all that. But I know there's not a shortage of them per se by year for me that I've found in my own personal experience. But it's just scary to know that, you know, and at least we can still get the opportunity to fish for them.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you guys. All right, so now we're getting in the realm of the outrageous. Everything is more. Look at the size of these displays. Side scan, I know, I get it. And front scan and everything, GPS, got it all. But, I mean, the prices are just going up and up and up. These are cool, musky baits. Look at the size of these things. Here's my hand just to show you. Look at that. At first I thought they were bass baits, but they're totally, when you put it in perspective, musky baits, they're the right size. They're beautiful made too. Look at the quality of that. Very cool. This is why I love coming to these, to see all this new stuff.
Yeah, well, that's right. Compared to West
Look at the size of those. So check the detail on this little thing. It'll give a wrap a little run for its money. Hopefully it weighs enough, but I can't resist that. Look at that thing. That's great. You can see my thumb there in comparison to how big it is. What a beauty. So it seems like the key to this show, it's all about detail, and these things are just getting better and better each year.
You're not going to get that thing. The fish is going to shake, those probably going to pop out, you're going to be disappointed.
Crazy detail. These new motors, I showed last year too. Each year they get more high-tech and more high-tech, more power for less space, 4-stroke, no more 2-stroke obviously, from 30 years ago, fuel and oil mixtures, but they look like spaceships on the back of these boats. And these are like pro bass boats. They're just so luxurious. And most of the pros have them tricked out with every kind of electronics. You know, literally, I would say easily hundreds of thousands of dollars, including the electronics, you know. But they just each year get more elaborate and more elaborate. Fun stuff. Bill Hurley Lure. This is one of the better booths. He sells a lot of great books here that I like to get on saltwater fishing. He's got the whole deal of Bill Hurley lures, his whole line, it looks like. Pretty cool. It's starting to look like just about the same as the Springfield Sportsman Show. It's great, but I don't think there's going to be too many hunters. Wow, these pedal kayaks are so enticing, but they're going up year after year. They go up and up. That's the cheap model. They go up to $5,000 over here. $5,000 for that one. It's crazy. They're all looking at them too. Who doesn't want one? I mean, they're great, but for $5,000 you could have a small boat, really, small used boat. These bass lures are great. Look at the detail on them. And what's cool about this brand is, look at their motto: design, develop, destroy. Cool stuff. They're giant though. So this guy, we just did on the ice fishing show, those hooks that get all tangled up. This guy's got the idea going right here. It's Velcro on the edges, and you can put your lure up at the tip top.
How much for one?
And it just closes it up. I mean, there it is right there.
Just the pipe.
So ironic that they would show up like that. Here they are here, but I'm going to leave them attached to the tip of the rod because when I'm ice fishing, my hands are freezing, and it's 2-pound, 4-pound test, and it's a pain in the neck to tie them on. So this is the idea. It's great. Rare at these shows, but sometimes they're there if you look. Used reels. It's got a bunch of them too. I think you'd have to really look on the that they're running right. What do you want for that? How much for that one? There's no tag on it.
$40.
40. Okay. The Garmin booth. That's amazing. And this is all side scan, front scan, any direction scan.
On your way there?
No, not at all.
Next stop by.
Yep.
You giving your friend the tour?
You're giving the world the tour.
Nice,
Yep.
nice.
Garmin
Garmin's known
quality.
for a lot of cool stuff. The originator of live sonar. This is Live Scope Plus.
It's incredible.
On our 19-inch display
Yeah,
here.
it's changed fishing.
Yeah. Well, you can get Live Scope all the way down to a 6-inch machine like this guy.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, you betcha. Makes it a little bit more portable.
Oh, yeah.
We use live scope for freshwater, saltwater, and ice fishing.
So everyone that gives away these free pamphlets, that's what I love. It's one of the best thing about coming to these shows is you get 4 pounds of pamphlets for the next 2 weeks. It's all hunting and fishing, the newest gear. That's what I love about these shows. That and seeing all the guys and, you know, the new stuff. All the new Boston Anglers. $90, and that's nothing. Some of these go way up there. I mean, I would keep these on my mantle for $100. Guys are using them. Big rat baits. Amazing. The old crazy crawler. Musky sized. Boston Anglers. $90, and that's nothing. Some of these go way up there. I mean, I would keep these on my mantle for $100. Guys are using them. Big rat baits. Amazing. The old crazy crawler. Musky sized. Hobie and Old Town. So this is what I mean. You know, you're gonna spend $5,000. That's a boat. This is a boat. Look at the keel. You know, look at. You know, I think you probably can put a motor on this, but they're just. Plus, they're the top of the line. You know, Tactical Pro 128. But ridiculous. I mean, just get a boat. That's my opinion. How would you even, I mean, you would have to trailer that. That thing's got to be 14 feet. So it's striper gear by Voltage Fishing. And these are not handmade, but they're high quality.
Yeah, this one's 36 and this one's
Pencils, swimmers. They got the high-tech paint jobs. But basically the old school designs, which all work. Proven designs. So Beast Coast, these are the coolest frogs, man. Look at these things. Look at the detail. I mean, they're just going crazy with the detail. The prices are crazy high on most of these lures. Most of them are custom or semi-custom, but the detail is ridiculous. This particular vendor, he's at most of the shows, and you can really get some great bargains all over. Tungsten, $3 online. Those are like, you know, $15. You know, whole complete little tip-up kits or jigging kits, $10. You know, crazy good buys at some of these booths. I bought so much stuff at these booths. Ice combos, $15 each. You get the rod and the reel, and you know, I mean, this is one of the better booths. So that's a unique fish. It's $3. It's a fish scaler, if you still do that. But I mean, as opposed to using a spoon. I mean, you know, pretty cool though. So, look at this. Ice jigs. $5 a dozen. That's crazy. You know what I mean? You can get some really cool stuff here. So, my impression so far is this is like, just like Springfield. I mean, I didn't think there was going to be any hunting guys here, but there's a bunch. Fishing definitely more, but there's a bunch of hunting guys too. I'm glad it's evolved into this, because Springfield is like 100 miles from me, and this is like maybe 30 miles, 35 miles. So it's a lot better for me living in Southeast Mass. But great show so far. I'm about halfway through. Massive version of the crazy crawler. It's a bird. Different colors. What are these going for?
$100 for the big one and $60 for the small.
Totally custom. Look at the detail. So chicken thigh tackle, your home for hard to find, discontinued, rare, and imported lures. What's your rarest lure here?
My rarest what?
Lure that you have here. Hardest to find.
I'm raffling it off tonight.
This guy, rattlesnake skinned, crazy crawler style, jointed body. That's art. That's not.
Oh, yeah.
That's
a work
freaking.
of art.
That's crazy. What do you think that would be worth?
Oh, it's $150.
Yeah. Jeez. I'd put it on the mantle. You know, I mean, you wouldn't fish that, you know. It's a beautiful thing. So we're looking at these Japanese custom lures. They go like way overboard on the meticulous design. And we're looking at the Eddie Van Halen lure. Check that bad boy out. Crazy money too, like $100 off.
Are you kidding me?
155. But look at it. It looks like Eddie Van Halen's guitar. It's true. He's got the rare, hard to find lures. So we got Carpy Jesus here. He's an expert in carp fishing, and they're gonna show me some techniques. A great guy.
All right, basically what this is pack making. All right, so you take it, put it together. You want to pack it in a ball.
And that consists of oatmeal,
Panko, a bunch of different other things.
panko too. You're giving them the good stuff.
Corn,
right?
you got
Corn. Is that sweet corn?
Yep,
Cream
sweet
style.
corn. It has sweet corn and whole corn, cream
Right,
corn.
gotcha.
So basically, you want to put a ball.
And that's
Which
called
is-
a hair rig.
This is a hair rig.
Okay.
All right, so then you just want to lock it in there,
That's how you cast
Gotcha.
out.
and then you cast it out.
So when it lands, it
When
What is it?
when
Yep.
it lands and sits there, it'll
separate up and attract the carp, and your hair bait with the hook attached,
it'll
the
bust
carp's
apart.
gonna eat that, and then you got them, hopefully.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Did you get the names of these as well? Okay. Look at this one.
Feeder baits,
Carp,
carp cocaine.
carp cocaine.
Right. That's straight from Venezuela.
Indeed.
Right.
But yeah, it's a quality bait. It's
Addiction blend.
really taken off well.
That's great. Right. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
No problem.
Thank you
Ben's
very
Tackle
much, sir.
Shack does sell this.
Say-
Ben's Tackle Shack in Massachusetts does sell this stuff.
Beautiful. Thank you.
So, no problem.
And the annual spring show wouldn't be a spring show without the trout fishing pool. Some good sized trout in there. They look like they're all rainbows. There he's got one. There you go. That's a nice one too. Woo-hoo. Good job, man. What do they got for bait on it?
Just a little plastic tube.
Oh, I always wanted to sneak in some night crawlers in my pocket. You know?
Little eggs.
Oh, yeah, you know? Yeah.
Smashing that.
Absolutely. So this is ice fishing stuff. Here's something, this is like a swimming wrap. These, but here's something I've never seen. Look at this thing. Spade blade. There's 3 blades in one. 3 blades in one. I gotta get this. This is too unique. That's very cool. I've never seen anything like that. That's some flash right there. I just hope it ain't too much flash. And we have the pro demonstrating in the bass tank.
I'll show you what I mean about the bend.
It's got a little swimmer, I guess.
I hold it. See how much bend you have in the rod. The next rod I show you is going to be a fast action. You'll notice how much less bend, like your parabolic bend.
He's got it. Basically, I've noticed also at Bass Pro Shops, when they feed, minnows don't even have a chance. When those bass want a minnow and they're hungry, those bass just turn it on and those minnows just don't have a chance. So you got to get them to want it, basically. Basically, I come to believe that every single lure works. And then the fish get burnt out on that particular lure and you switch to another lure. And that's what he's demonstrating now. These fish have never seen this lure, and they're biting it like crazy. But if he keeps using it for like 10 minutes or so, they probably won't. And then he just switched to another lure. But here he goes.
Something different makes a difference. With all these tournaments and everything else going on,
There he goes.
we say just fish it slow.
There he goes.
Fish it too fast, that's the only way you're going to fish it wrong. And just pick it up and swing off with it.
Well, that was fun as hell. Now I gotta walk a mile back to the car. I'll give you the swag count. All right, so we made it back to the car and we'll do the swag check. I didn't get too much. I got 5 pounds of reading material, which I always love going to those things. All the guides and all the fishing equipment specs and all that there. That's half the fun of going to these things. And but what I did get was I got that lure. I couldn't pass that up. The detail on it is incredible. It looks like a glide bait type bait, but the finish on it is crazy cool, and I can't wait to fish that. And then I got this the ice fishing jig that I showed you inside there, and I don't think anyone around here has even seen something like that with those 2 flasher blades on the sides there. It's very cool. Can't wait to fish that one. And the only other thing I got was ironically enough, the last show I was saying they should invent something, but this is Velcro, and I explained what it was, protecting the lure tied on while ice fishing, or any kind of fishing really. Your fingers are frozen enough to tie on 2 or 4 pound test line on those tiny little jigs, you know, and they hook everything in sight. So with this will protect all that. And it's a commercial one. These were cheap. I think these were $2 a piece. But that's what I got at this show. What a great show! I mean, I don't have to travel halfway across the strait to go to the big state to go to that show. And I was shocked at the amount of hunter guides that were there. It's a fishing show, but there's a lot of hunting guides that were there. So it was a lot of fun. It's a great way to spend a midwinter day, and makes you want to hope for open water. So I hope you like this one, this go around, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Paul K. This is Saturday Mornings Outdoors, and as always, don't forget to say your prayers, and we'll see you next week.